So here it is, the first actual war of season 36. I am bringing Kitty Pryde, Tigra, and She-Hulk. Throughout the offseason, I used a lot of Kitty Pryde because I was trying to get better with her, and I still am. I am still not perfect with her, so I'm not going to bring her every war and mindlessly kitty everything. I'm still going to be using a lot of Apocalypse and She-Hulk and Ghost if she's unbanned and all that fun stuff. But this war I did need to bring, or want to bring Tigra for a fight, and then there were a couple of fights that I knew were pretty easy with Kitty, so I just went ahead and did that. So here's the first fight. The game plan's pretty simple. Push thing to rock stacks. I could have just heavied there, but yeah, a light and then a combo sufficed. So, and not a combo for me. So here, I could throw special 2, but I am going to trigger protection. So, and just kind of carefully managing rock stack. So I stop at 10, now I stop at 15. So I just combo all the way up. Here I probably should just heavy counter that knockdown out. I was considering it, and I believe I just decided not to just for the sake of safety. Here, once protection ends, I'm going to dash in and throw a special 2. So I dash in and immediately throw a special 3, not special 2. And you can see it does good damage. Frankly, it's more to dump power and random stuff, but it does do a good chunk of damage. And then it puts an Incinerate on him, which actually does some sizable damage. I lied, it's 56. I don't know why I thought it would. It never has before. So here I do a full combo. Again, just playing versus thing. It's pretty standard stuff. There we go. Dash in. Now I kind of want a heavy. So I could heavy counter this, and I was considering it, but there's really no need to be risky. Just medium, because I know I'm going in for a parry. Dash in, but he throws special 1, which is fine. Here, be a little mindful of the rock stacks. So here I can do medium, just in case, even though I didn't need to. Yeah, so you just want to parry heavy this. I could throw a special 2, and even with protection it would work, but there's really no need to. Here, he blocks, and I tap him. So yeah, that's Kitty Pryde versus Thing, my first ever Kitty Pryde fight in actual war. It went okay. The mistake I made was not a Kitty mistake, which is good. Here we have Tiger versus Apocalypse. I am just a touch boosted here. I don't want to die, so I am boosted. That's how it works. So the game plan's pretty simple. He has unstoppable heavy attack, so I'm probably just going to combo him and then counter the special 1. So he doesn't throw it here, and then I just forget to dash back again. I dashed back once and did not dash back again. Honestly, it could have been an input, but I'm at least 80% sure that it was just me being kind of trash. So here I do a pause on the special 1 counter because I was kind of already far away. So I throw a special 2, and now I just need another special 2 and it's good. But he won't throw the special 1, and he won't throw the special 1, so I just toss my special 1 also to knock him down. Here he throws it pretty willingly, which is good. Heavy counter that. Now I need him to throw it. I'm kind of not baiting out specials all that well, I will add. So here I just elect to throw another special 1. This is not how the fight's supposed to go, and if I do it again, hopefully it's not how it'll go next time. I'm just not playing it well, and then on top of that, he's not being nice, and so those two things together, just not a good time. So I throw the special 1 because I think it'll finish, and it does. So that's Apocalypse. Took about twice as long as it should have, but it's fine. Now I have a Kingpin. Shout out to Wolvie for dropping me a White Magneto. Game plan's pretty simple. I'm going to parry heavy, then I'm going to dash in, and that's... Yeah, I said the game plan was pretty simple, so that's the whole game plan. Special 2 should kill, and if it doesn't, I'll be basically having, like, I'll basically kill him. I don't know. It's pretty standard stuff. I don't really know what I can really explain here. So just doing some intercepts for some prowess, and you can see I'm a little bit late on my intercepts because 3 in a row he misses me, which is not good because it's eating up a ton of my prowess. So I would literally be at 19 if I hadn't done that. So I just throw the special 2 with 11 prowess because he's looking kind of low, and yeah, he disappears. The last hit isn't even needed. So yeah, 26-second fight with a non-fully boosted, non-suicides Kitty Pryde. She's a decent champion. Here's a She-Hulk fight. I always don't like this Immortal Abomination. There's just something about him, just the way that things can go out of hand. The margin for error is really small in some areas as well. But same basic strategy, get that protection off as soon as I possibly can so that I can come back and shrug the poisons. I'm not really sure what I was waiting for there. Get those special 1, and you'll notice I don't have willpower on, and I will keep willpower off for the rest of the season. So yeah, it shrugs the poisons, but then he immediately throws special 1, which means that he already has 3 times as much attack as he normally does. Hit an intercept. I wasn't sure if this would push me to special 2, so I didn't want to throw it, which is good because it didn't. And here, I just comboed special 2. I don't think the protection will come back. It doesn't, and if I can bait the special 1 out before protection comes back, I'll be golden. But he doesn't want me to do that, so I didn't get to shrug those last poisons, which was pretty cool. Go for a backdraft, which he does not play for whatsoever. Go for another backdraft. This time he does. Bait out the special 1. I can see that Fury. That is the protection Fury. It's my only Fury. So I want to get the special 1 out, and this time he does throw it, which means now he has no attack, which is always good. I go for that. He doesn't go for it. I believe I just did a dry intercept by itself. Yep. Just a regular old intercept and a special 2. Back end crits. Bait out the special 1. Combo, and he's dead. So yeah, really happy with how that fight went. Obviously I have a lot of practice with it, but you never know when that can go wrong, AI or just misplaying it. So I was really happy with that. Here we have a Kitty versus Thor, and the game plan is pretty simple. Build up enough to be stun immune and then intercept. So here I do a combo, no crits. Parry, do a combo with 1 crit. So now I can phase. So I do a 2-hit combo, dash back, and get parried. Do another dash back, but he kind of like dexes out of it, which is fine. Now I want to be kind of mindful of his charges. There I hit an intercept, which is good. And here I want to bait out the special before I tap him. So I tap him, and I just kind of want to back off. He's getting a lot of power, and I am not liking it. But he throws it, and it turns out I would have been fine, barely. So here, he throws the special 1. And look at this right here. I get an intercept that was not in phase, and he doesn't parry me. So that was really nice. But this special 2, oh man, this special 2. Yeah, so I believe what I actually said was, holy f***, is what I believe the wording I used. Yeah, so that was nice, to say the least. But, here are the last of my fights. Shout out to Jason for the 2 free fights that he gives me, and also the taxi. So here's Hulkling, and the game plan was to combat regen for this one and the next fight. You'll notice that I did not combat regen, which also means that I entered the fight at like 60% health. 73% health, okay, it's not that bad. But yeah, so that was unfortunate. So here I hit a parry, and I make the decision to bait out a heavy, which costs me even more of my health, but it's okay. A parry there is 1.6k. So here I bait out special for dashbacks and 2 lights into a heavy, special 2, and here I'm pretty sure the special 2 will not push him, and it doesn't, which means I get heavy counter off of it. And then here I wanted to throw a special 1. I don't even really care about my senses, but I think I intercept here just in case to re-up the neutralize. So there he throws it, 4 dashbacks, 2 lights, heavy, special 2, and that's the fight. So super clean Tigra fight. Can't really go any better than that, but it can go worse than that. So Jason drops the white mags for me. Here I actually decided to put on the combat regen, so I'm at 60%. I would be at 75% for this, and then heal up even more. But at this point, I'm just like, okay, I'm feeling really good. I'm doing great. I'm technically at 75%, which is fine. So I go in the fight. And the game plan's pretty simple. I'm not really all that confident in the heavy counters, so I'm not sure how often I'll be going for it. I kind of just want to do special 1s if I can. So here I bait out the special 1, which he throws, and I heavy counter, and I'm just a touch late on it, which means I don't get any ruptures. And here I just whiff a heavy counter, and I get nailed, which also means that my senses are gone, is what it means. And at this point I'm panicking because I forgot it was polka dot power, and I'm like, I'm not getting any power. For some reason, I don't even know what I thought, but I was under the impression I wouldn't get any power the rest of the fight, and that I would die because of a timeout. So I was just stressed out here for no reason, but then I get those up. But I'm still in the corner, and he has like full health, and I have 35% health. So there, I don't even heavy counter when I should have at least comboed or something. And here the game plan is basically I want to get some ruptures for polka dot power, and then throw 2 specials. So here, I heavy counter off that, and it gives me the ruptures, which means more polka dot power stuff. I see a Wi-Fi summon, which is the last thing I want. So here, I just tap him in the block. After he does not get enough power to get the new one, then I heavy in a special 1. So now I should get my power gain again from hits. Here he throws a heavy, but I'm not having any of it. I'm just playing so tentatively and scared. So here I blocked the heavy. I blocked it at special 1, which is probably not what you're supposed to do. Here he just combos, and I just YOLO a special 2, and I wasn't sure if I was going to bait out a heavy or just throw special 2. So I late just decided to throw special 2. Now I throw special 1. I'm not even sure why I'm throwing special 1. I should have just baited out a special 1 and then throw special 2. So I'm just playing like a full clown here. Heavy attacks, and I want to push him to a special 1. And I'm getting low here. Like, I'm not liking my health whatsoever. And honestly, I don't need the other sense anymore. Because I'm just going to get a deep polka dot power, so I dash back, throw special 2. And that is the fight. So, really, really bad fight. An absolutely horrendous fight. Just in every way. Played poorly. No strategy whatsoever, even though I just dueled Dragon Man. So here I have a White Magneto on Overseer, and my pre-fight guide did take like 30 seconds, which he actually apologized for, but what it really did was allow me to catch my breath and think about how crappy of a fight it was, and then put it to the back of my mind and do my best to forget it. So here I hit a parry, which means that I have enough stuff to phase. And I already have, he's going for all my intercepts, which means that I have tons of prowess. I'm at max prowess. So here, I'm just intercepting, and what I really want to watch is 2 things. I want to watch if I get the phase, and if he has the aura up. And here, because I made this mistake in offseason and I died to it, if I hit into him when he has phase, he's very similar to Medusa. He will stun me on the second hit, which means after my first hit, I'm not even looking at either character. My eyes are glued to the phase. And if I don't have phase up, I'm going to back away. That is the game plan. I'm going to keep trying to phase, because it's literally the same exact motion, regardless of its power, regardless of where I am on the screen. Medium, light, and every once in a while I'm doing medium, light, or ending combo so I can punch him a special 2, because just a little bit easier to punish, and it doesn't have the regen. But I'm just watching the thing. Am I phasing? Yes. Am I phasing? Yes. Am I phasing? Yes. Just continually over and over again. That's what's going through my mind. I'm also considering at this point throwing special 3, and I'm pretty sure it would kill, but there's really no point if I'm in a rhythm. So here I just do a double bit dash back, kind of similar to Killmonger special 1. Make sure I'm phasing after every single one. So far I have not missed a phase, so I did not need to back off. The double dash back again. Phasing. I'm still phasing, so I'm doing good here. Here I really wanted to pop the special 3. There's really no point though, just don't mess with why fix what's broken. So that's the war. That's 8 fights soloed in the very first war, which I'm really happy about. Some of those fights sucked, but it's okay. That's the first war, all solos.